Hey, what's up? It's Jonathan, the sports judge. Let's talk about that Chiefs-Broncos game on Sunday. The Broncos won the game because when you score 38 points and the Chiefs go scoreless, not even a field goal, you won the game. You and I know damn well the Chiefs just rolled over and died. It was a throwaway game. It wasn't just resting starters. They knew exactly what they were doing. There is no doubt in my mind that the Chiefs threw the game on purpose to avoid having to see the team that gives them the hardest time in the playoffs, and that's the Cincinnati Bengals. You know who didn't want to see this team again? Kansas City. That Cincinnati team is not afraid of Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. I can assure you the Chiefs didn't want to see Joe Burrow. Didn't want that Cincinnati smoke again. That's what that was. And if you kept them out of the playoffs, then you don't have the worry of having to face them. Think about it. I can't say the Chiefs even tried. You look at this and you go, okay, they do not give any cares in the world about that football game because they know with a Broncos win, it would end the Bengals' miracle run and keep them out of the playoffs. Andy Reid had his guys completely, totally unprepared. I don't even think he had a game plan or even opened the playbook. If I'm a Bengals fan, I'm pissed off and I would feel insulted that that was a game that decided my fate. The Chiefs did not care at all. And see, it's tough when a team is in a situation where their season is in the hands of other teams. And maybe if the Bengals took care of business in the season, they wouldn't have had to rely on the Chiefs to beat the Broncos. It looked like one team was playing a preseason game where you're playing against a bunch of guys who won't make the roster, and the other team was playing for a spot in the playoffs. The Chiefs did not care. They had 2 drives, 3 and out. They were vanilla. They made no adjustments, no effort, and obviously there was a lack of talent on the field. If you were sitting there scoreboard watching the Chiefs game, you're feeling good about it if you're a Cincinnati fan. The Bengals win on Saturday night over the Steelers in Pittsburgh. They did everything they could do to keep their season alive. And you're sitting there watching Chiefs Broncos, and that's the effort the Chiefs got. It wasn't even competitive. If you want to sit guys, I get it. But you can still game plan and try to win. They didn't try to win. And that's because Andy Reid didn't want the Bengals to get the 7th seed. If they get the 7th seed, they're at Buffalo instead of the Broncos. If they would have won, Cincinnati's coming to Kansas City for the division round. They don't want that at Burrowhead. Where Joe Burrow has had some success and won an AFC championship game and probably should have won twice. I don't feel sorry for the Bengals or the Dolphins. They have plenty of opportunities to get enough wins where they wouldn't be in a situation where they had to play from behind. But the Chiefs did this on purpose. They did not want that Cincinnati smoke. They did not want to face the Bengals in the playoffs because they know that's the team that gives them the hardest time, and they know that they've almost beat them before, in which they have beat them before, and they know the possibility of that happening again. So they kept them out of the playoffs and didn't even show up on Sunday.